It's your boy Obz here. Day 28, a whole year of breast cancer awareness and personal growth. Do it to life before life do it to you. Do it to 2021. We're gonna get the jump on 2021. Guess what? Today's Monday. Monday's days we supposed to be asking questions. We got this whole message from Matthew chapter 7. Ask, make the acronym ASK. Asking it is given. Seeking you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We do that acronym on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're gonna do the 4 agreements on Thursdays and the one thing on Tuesdays. So today is asking questions. Beginning of the week, we want to start the week off with questions. One of the main, if you didn't do anything else, if you just start asking questions, just one thing, just start asking questions, asking better questions, life gonna change. Like it's a domino effect. That's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow with the one thing. If you just did one thing this year, is ask a question every single day. And the one thing question is we'll go over there to say, what's the one thing that I can do such that by doing it will make everything else easier or unnecessary? If you just ask that question every day in each area of your life, he says it's supposed to have miraculous results, right? So we're gonna try for 365 days. But last night I told you when I wake up in the morning, can't go to sleep. It's normally gonna be about an hour before I go to sleep anyway. Of course, you know my brain said, hey man, we need to get back to sleep. So I tossed and turned for about 30 minutes. Then I said, you know what, man, I'm telling these folks, man, that they should be asking these questions during this time. Go ahead and read. So let's just crack the Bible. We gotta practice what you preach, right? So because guess what? This is all new to me. So I'm walking through it. But since I know that you guys are looking and watching, then that's gonna raise us to the next level. That was one of the quotes we did that if you wanted to, that's gonna be in the little outline, little ebook. That's one of the things. If you want to learn quicker or learn faster, then you gotta share it. You gotta teach it to somebody. So that's what I'm doing, and I hope, and I'm believing that's gonna make me learn even faster and get to my destination even quicker, or towards my destination, so I can start making this progress. But anyway, I started reading. I think it was 1 Samuel chapter 9. Gosh, man, I forgot it because I was asleep, of course, but I did. I think it was 1 Samuel chapter 9. Well, anyway, it was this guy named was Saul. Dad had some cattle, lost the cattle, sent Saul and the servant out to go find the cattle. They searched through several cities, towns, looking for this cattle, couldn't find it. Then the servant said to Saul, hey, you know where we at? Man, guess what? It's a prophet here, man. Let's go ask the prophet. That's a little nugget right there. Because God is definitely interested in the small stuff. Now, you in a city, you're going to ask the prophet. Most people say, man, let me ask him about riches and wealth and health and something profound about the future. He said, no, I just want to find these cows. Can you help us with that? And see, and that's the first step. Just by asking a question, by moving towards the thing moves towards you. I'm beginning to see that throughout the Bible and throughout everything else. So I'm testing this thing out, right? But anyway, he asked some lady first, a guy, hey, you know where the prophet is? Yeah, there's a prophet here. You need to go right now and do this and you'll catch him. So it's some immediacy in that. As you start get first the servant said, let's go ask about the prophet. Then they meet somebody else and they ask another question. Where's the prophet? Instead of using our own brain, man, we can just find it. We know we just mosey around. Your brain gonna say stuff like that. You don't want to ask questions because it don't want to look stupid. But they asked another question. This person said, yeah, go ahead. You catch up with him. And sure enough, he walked out. And then the prophet Samuel was like, boom, man, you know what? I had a dream, man. I've been waiting for you. You know what? As he moved towards the thing was moving towards him. You see how that works? So as we're moving towards our goal is moving towards us. But anyway, prophet told him, boom, don't worry about the cows, man. Boom, they found. But I got something else for you. I want you to come eat with me. I'm going to share the word with you. I'm going to put you on another level. And that's what we're saying. We never know what we gonna get? And where this information coming from? This came from a servant. It's a quote in the Bible, and that quote say, "A poor man's wisdom is despised," meaning that the guy ain't got no money. Most people don't listen to him. If he ain't got no material riches and wealth, most people don't listen to him. But this was his servant, so that mean he had an open mind. Hey, you know what? This ain't working. What I'm doing. Why not let me try? I know you just a servant. You don't have any material riches and stuff like that. So I can't really see. We like to see people's wisdom with our eyes. I can't see your wisdom, but you know what? Maybe they was friends, right? He said, "Let's try it." Everything else failed. We've been walking through city to city. Let's try it. But that's a stronghold in our mind. And like I say, the only thing that I'm trying to get out of my mind is being able to ask questions, telling my brain, putting my ego aside. Yeah, okay, yeah, you may look. Grant Cardone said, "Yeah, you may look stupid, but ask the thing anyway." You may look stupid, but that's just a perception. That's on the Four Agreements. That's on Thursday. How do you look to somebody else? And your brain gonna come up with ways. Oh yeah, this person may think I'm stupid if I wear this. They're gonna think I'm a geek if I wear it. You don't know what they're gonna think, but our brain makes it up, and then we believe what's made up. We intentionally believe what's false and act like it's true. That's crazy, right? That's what I'm saying to myself. I know this is false. I have no proof of this. So why don't I just go with the odds? I got a 50-50 shot. 50-50. And I'm working my way. I work this way through crossword puzzles. I'm not a guy to take a lot of risks, but I'm working a 50-50 shot. I'm trying to believe in the percentages, believe in the odds. That's what I'm trying to believe in. I'm trying to believe in God. I'm trying to ease my way into this thing, and that's exercising my faith. Hey, look, it ain't gonna kill me, ain't gonna hurt somebody else, ain't gonna cause me serious distress as far as losing a bunch of money. Let's try it. Let's try it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So like I say, today is Monday. We're gonna ask questions. Remember our questions. Question is how, what, when, where, who. And it's one that we leave out. We don't ask why. We ask those other questions. Those other questions empower us. Just like coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't do a lot of coulda, shoulda, woulda. So kind of ease that out of my vocabulary a little while back. You see what I'm saying? Occasionally gonna creep back up. I try because it doesn't empower me. Those kind of put you in a rut. But if you start asking those questions over and over, so I tested it last night too. Still couldn't go to sleep after reading my chapter. So I said, you know what? Let's just ask. Hey, how can I get to sleep? How can I get to sleep? Or what should I do? Should I get up and go ahead and go to work? What should I do? Then I just start asking some other questions about my life and about this week. Use that time to ask those questions. But here's the deal. You don't do number one thing. Just ask questions. It's your boy Obz, a whole year of breast cancer awareness and personal growth. Hope you guys stand with. We're going to do it to life. When I say do it to life, you know what I mean. I mean the stuff that I'm saying, the stuff that we already know to do, we're going to do that to each area of our lives. Like we know that we need to, like right now, I can ask this question in my personal life. No, what's the one thing I can do to build relationships with my kids that such by doing it would make all the other things that I've been doing to build relationships with my kids easier and unnecessary. And then I brainstorm that out, right? That's in the book, right? I know you got it. I brainstorm that out. And then take that one thing y'all gotta have that. Let's buy it and put it on the shelf, listen to it, man. Teach it. I'm telling you, man, that thing tight, man. If I meet this Gary Keller, I'm gonna shake his hand. But anyway, that's the one thing. Just go ahead and ask that question in each area of life. And then now you're gonna come up with some like yesterday, tough day. So it was a tough day, man. Roadblock. Ended up eating me some cake yesterday, right? Comfort food. Why? Had a little roadblock. My plan wasn't set out right. didn't kind of have my direction set up right. So I had to ask the question. You see what I'm saying? Rough day. You're going to have a rough day. That's what Thursday comes in to help me pull down these strongholds. It means I haven't been given enough. This is November. From here on out, we're going to give in order to tear down these strongholds. Giving is the key. Sowing is the key. Switch our minds from reaping. Not saying it's bad to reap. And we're gonna reap when it's time to reap, and not gonna be shamed about reaping. But sowing is the primary goal. You see what I'm saying? Reaping is the fruit. See how it goes? And it goes like that in nature. If I'm sowing, I know something gonna come up. So why worry about what's coming up? Just keep sowing. Just keep sowing. And that's what we're gonna do. Keep sowing. This your boy OpZ. Do it to life for life, do it to you. Do it to 2021, a whole year of breast cancer awareness. Let's rock it on out. Let's rock it on out.